About 2 months ago, I got a phone call by this crazy guy. He told me that he's wanting to see if I can carve a stump. And I said to myself, a stump. And then it was also beside a church. And I said, yeah, okay, let's meet. And we started talking. We decided that we'd have a group of people together and figure out something. I had to let the group know that I had a problem with the Anglican Church, and I told my story. I want to teach people about how I feel with my artwork, and I'm really proud of this.
I would really like to begin today by acknowledging that we are on the traditional territory of the Sliammon First Nation and to show our gratitude for that. Today is a day to celebrate the completion of this stunning and powerful work that will soon be unveiled for all to see.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cindy Palin. My ancestral name is Chine. I'm from Sliammon First Nations community, and I'm honored to recognize the work that Ivan has done throughout his journey and his carving. Ivan began carving and crafting art from an early age of 15 and has been practicing native artistry for several years. Today, we are here to witness the unveiling of a carving consisting of various animal spirits, which are reflections of First Nations healing journey and a revitalization of the traditional practices and culture of First Nations people. Today, we are here to pay homage to our ancestors who have walked before us, and we are honored to be able to maintain the teachings, the culture, and the language.
The carving represents one of our elders. It's been revitalized, as the word. It's been brought back. There's stories that go on within this area. Our ancestors are here. The transformation of this tree into this beautiful work that Ivan has been put forward so that you can see and learn and understand that we must go forward in a good way. The brick that it's put in here is just to remind people we don't want that to ever happen again.
About 2 months ago, I got a phone call by this crazy guy. And what happened was he told me that he's wanting to see if I can carve a stump. You got to imagine, I'm looking at this stump. I'm staring at the stump and I'm going, what did I get myself into? We had no idea what we were going to do. We had no idea. The garden is a provider. It provides you food. So a woman would have been perfect. But if you look at the stump, it's got a lot of knots, a lot of holes. And once I started cutting it open, I realized I couldn't put a female being a provider. So what happened was I realized that I got knots here, here, and here. I could put the sun at the top. I could put salmon. I put 5 salmon in the back. They work really good in between the knots. My idea was to put bricks down at the bottom, carve it in. I mean, it's just straight lines, just go like that. And then, but if I did that, then that would mean that there would be the foundation of the pole. So I didn't want to do that. And I was talking to another friend, James O'Sullivan. I don't know if he's here or not, but he mentioned that what it should be, where it should be, is in the middle. And what it means by doing that is it's just an interruption. That's all it is. And it made sense to me. It made sense. I actually wanted it right in your face. I want you to remember it. I want you to be able to tell people about it and talk about it. Because we're holding a lot of pain in us. When you carve a pole, it's usually laying down. So the first thing was, I gotta figure out a way to carve upwards. So here I am. I asked my friend Bert Finnemore, and he offered to loan me his tools, and they worked really good. I want to really thank my my two friends here. Phil's always been with me. We weave together, and to see the energy that they had when we were carving together. I actually had a nap in my van, and they were out there for 2 hours without me, and I felt great. And the crazy guy, my friend Ron. My friend Ron is going to be going to Cuba, and I figured I would give him a special gift, and this is for him to protect his head. Actually, I gotta say one more thing here. When we got about halfway, my friend Phil said, "This is gonna be beautiful," and I still didn't believe it. I had no idea that it was gonna be this nice. But on this project, everything worked out like clockwork, and I really feel that there's something looking after me, something helping me out. My ancestors, I'm thinking, and they're all behind me. Every single day was really, really amazing. People would be coming from the roads here. I don't know where they live and that, but they were coming by and giving me food. It was like, wow, this is really cool. And I would like to thank every single one of you for coming out. This means so much to me, and I love you guys. Thank you.
Matriarchs, chiefs, elders, everyone gathered here, especially the children. I thank God, the Creator, for giving us this good day. A good day indeed it is, because we have received this gift from a very generous person and a very talented artist, and someone who has had to endure harm.
I want to say, first of all, how honored I am, and Paul and I are, and all of us are, to share in this ceremony. It's a very sacred event. But this is not a commemoration of the past, as much as a sign of the dawn, if you like, of a new age, of a new time, when after many years, hundreds of years of colonization, there's a possibility and the hope that we can begin to work together, that we can hear each other, that we can work to make this place, this community, our churches, what they ought to be.
At this time, as we gather in a circle, I'm also going to introduce Julia Adam, who's going to lead us in a song to help us close.
I love how people laugh before we sing. Humble yourself inside your carvers. You gotta know what they know. We shall lift each other up higher and we shall lift each other up higher and humble yourself inside your elders. You gotta bend down low. Humble yourself inside your elders. You gotta know what they know. We shall lift each other up higher and we shall lift each other up higher and we shall lift each other up higher and we shall lift each other up